Scorpio coming at you, and I've got Chilzone from Clan Awu, and he is driving his 430U, top tier in a 3-tier battle. This is a good setup for him. 430U is a great tank, very good tank. Kind of a heavium, actually. Kind of a heavium. He's going to head up the hill, it looks like. Taking his 430U up there. He's got a Progetto ahead of him, a T-44. Those guys will probably let him know what's up there. Hopefully they don't get waxed. What's he got on the enemy team? There's an E-100. That'll take a while. 110E4. That'll take a while. Even the E-75 and Malshin and the 257. All will take a while getting up there. There are some Tier 8 mediums that are able to get up to the top. But let's find out what Chilzone does with his 430U as he heads up to the top of the hill, looking to anchor onto the windmill. There's only one artillery on each side. And right off the bat, they find a tank. Progetto takes some damage, and it is the Batchat 25T that gets up there. Takes some shots, takes some hits back, and that was about as good as you could expect out of that little engagement right there. Good news is they didn't lose a tank, and he runs off. T-44 is running off, and it looks like some of the heavies are now coming up. We've got a Suma, the 257, other cats and dogs are moving up, and the heavies for Chilzone are quite a bit behind. So Chilzone's actually going to challenge these guys and come right at him here, and drops. Well, that's multiple hits. I was going to say he did 700, but he did not do 700. Did 424, and look at this. Holy mackerel, he is really hanging out, trying to stuff these guys. There's a Malshin way back there. Gets hit by the Arty. I think you're really letting that Malshin have more shots at you than you should. But he pushes. He's got 25 heat shells. He's going to start punishing this E-100 is coming up. I think you're really exposing yourself to the guys further down the hill more than you should. And it's just him right now trying to slow these guys down while the rest of his team gets up to the hill. I would have been accepting the shots, or accepting shots against these guys. The Malshin maybe into the Suma. You're really sort of pressing to get shots on the E-100. But let's see how it works out for you. The T-44 is being quite foolish. You have a reasonable expectation of bouncing stuff, but he doesn't really. There's 432. That E-100 is probably ticked. Takes a shot at somebody, and now your buddies are up here, and this is exactly what you want on this map. With only one artillery, if you can get up here and take this position, they're going to have a heck of a time pushing on you if you've got the right kinds of tanks. And the 430U and the rest of these guys, the Conqueror, they are the right kinds of tanks. Because the enemy team has to expose a lot more of themselves than they want to in order to get to your holes. Otherwise, they're just shooting at turrets. You've got your guys coming up on your left side, and that's a bummer. Look at this guy. That's not very standard. T-95 is the kind of tank that could break this open if he can get up and into you, but it looks like he's getting punished hard. There's a shot that misses the hatch. That's the weak spot that he can get to. There is a weak spot on the lower hull, but Chilzone would have to expose a lot more of himself to get there, and this is pretty nicely done as far as picking apart. And while the 430U's gun is not as accurate as, say, a T-62 or a 140, it's plenty accurate for this kind of work right here. Most Tier 10 guns are plenty accurate for this kind of work. This poor T-95 is just getting his little weak spot picked apart. And we missed right there, interestingly. Firing away, firing away. There he goes. Down goes. That was really nicely done. So really, a lot of the E-100 and a good portion of the T-95 just eaten alive. And he picks the 110E4. I think that's the right idea. Let's start reducing that guy and make him rethink his life decisions that have put him there. You are getting a lot of, holy cow. I have no idea how you actually pinned that. Must have gone into a little hatch. The Batchat, so the Batchat has swung back. And he is further back, but has a better angle on Chilzone right there. And he's done that on purpose so he can start punishing these guys. And he's doing it without being seen. So Chilzone's got to be careful here now. There's probably that Batchat along with somebody else. I was about to say earlier, this Malshin is giving you his side turret right there. The artillery. Nope, this is Scorpion G takes on the Conqueror. So now the Scorpion is also further down there. That's going to be hard to pin. So So they've really turtled up. One thing you might do right here is just shift over to this side, and you might lessen that angle on that guy's turret. Holy cow, he's doing it. It's like he heard me. There it is. There it's green now. Now this dude's a little bit irritated. Yes, right into the flat. He changed his angle, but that's going to give you a flatter angle on the front plate, the face plate, and now he's irritated. Now he's looking, all right, I need to get this guy. And there's a bounce. We're just picking these guys apart. Oh, he's shaking his turret, trying to throw off any weak spot aiming. Another shot into it. There's the artillery. 460. Looks like he burned his kit to make the stun go away, and that is a decision and a skill you should have in situations like this. Sometimes it's better just to burn the kit to get rid of the stun, so you can get your reload going and you can continue to whittle down the guys right in front of you, because the faster you kill those guys who are spotting you, the sooner the artillery and the guys camping in the back stop shooting you, because they can no longer see you. 6,500. Oh, doesn't quite get the Uds. There's that bat chat. He owes him one. Oh, no, he got him. I thought he missed. I might have gone for the Scorpion. They move slower, but I think you were probably thinking, I owe this guy one. And holy cow, RNG is your friend. 7,254 kills. Does he get another shot? He switched over to AP. That was enough gold. That. Oh, investigate the shot. Investigate the shot. No, he's down low. He probably knew he didn't have that shot there. Batchat is using his clip. Looks like a 40T is going to jump him, so more than likely the 40T is going to have what it needs to get rid of him. There we go, and the guy dies. So the really great example of top tier, getting up where the important terrain is and stuffing the enemy before they can even get up near to the windmill. And because there was only one artillery, that works. Had there been 3 artillery, that was probably not going to be the best idea. Even 2 might have been a bit iffy. But 3 artillery completely changes what he could do there. Now, taking the windmill is still important, and he would have fought from the windmill, but he's got to do that to minimize artillery, because had 3 artillery hit him early on, he wouldn't have lasted very long, and the E100 would have walked right up and taken him out. All right, man. Nice game. Thanks for sending that in. 7,250, 1,259 assisted, and look at that block. 3,670 blocked off of the ridiculous turret of the Object 430U. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you.